You're not right because 1,000 people agree with you. You're not right or wrong because 1,000 people disagree with you. You're right because your facts and your reasoning are right.
If success ever needed another name, it might very well be Warren Buffett. But the real story is not just about Warren Buffett alone. It is about a meeting, a single introduction that quietly changed the direction of modern investing. It is about how two very different minds crossed paths, challenged each other, and slowly built one of the greatest partnerships in business history. For investors, this story is not entertainment. It is a rare vault of lessons. Lessons that are difficult to find in books, impossible to learn from theory alone, and only revealed through real decisions made over decades. This is the story of how Warren Buffett met Charlie Munger, how their thinking evolved together, and why their partnership still offers some of the most valuable lessons for investors today. Before they ever met, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger were already walking separate paths, both intelligent, both disciplined, but thinking about investing in very different ways. Buffett was already managing money and following the teachings of Benjamin Graham. His strategy was clear: buy companies that were extremely cheap, wait patiently, and profit when prices corrected. It was logical, mathematical, and highly disciplined. Charlie Munger, on the other hand, was developing a very different worldview. He was less interested in numbers alone and more fascinated by how people behave, how incentives shape decisions, and why intelligent individuals still make predictable mistakes. He believed that understanding psychology, history, and business quality mattered more than finding statistical bargains. In 1959, their paths finally crossed. The meeting was not planned as a business discussion. A mutual friend, an Omaha doctor, introduced them at a dinner. Warren Buffett was 29 years old at the time, already known locally as a sharp young investor. Charlie Munger was 35, working as a lawyer and investor, respected for his sharp mind and blunt honesty. What was supposed to be a casual dinner quickly turned into hours of deep conversation. They didn't talk about stock tips or quick profits. They talked about mistakes. They talked about why smart people lose money. They talked about discipline, patience, and how human emotions sabotage long-term success. Both men later described that evening as something rare: the feeling of meeting someone who thinks independently, challenges assumptions, and refuses to accept shallow answers. That dinner did not create a partnership overnight. Instead, it created something more powerful: a thinking relationship. For years after that meeting, Buffett and Munger did not officially work together. They exchanged ideas, debated philosophies, and challenged each other's beliefs. Charlie Munger continuously questioned Buffett's reliance on buying cheap but average businesses. He argued that time is the greatest ally of a great business and the greatest enemy of a weak one. Munger pushed a simple but uncomfortable idea: it is better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. At first, this clashed directly with Buffett's Graham-style discipline. Buffett himself later admitted that without Munger's influence, he would have remained stuck buying mediocre businesses and missing out on extraordinary ones. This slow shift in mindset became one of the most important turning points in Buffett's career. As years passed, their discussions became deeper and more aligned. Buffett began focusing more on business quality, competitive advantages, strong management, and long-term durability. This evolution laid the foundation for Berkshire Hathaway's future success. In 1978, Charlie Munger officially joined Berkshire Hathaway as vice chairman. By then, their intellectual partnership was already strong. Munger was not there to manage day-to-day operations or pick stocks independently. His role was far more valuable. He was there to challenge thinking, prevent mistakes, and enforce rational decision-making. Together, they built Berkshire Hathaway into a company unlike any other. They ignored market noise. They avoided trends. They refused to invest in businesses they did not understand. While others chased excitement, Buffett and Munger waited, sometimes for years, for the right opportunity. One of the most powerful examples of their philosophy was during periods of extreme fear, such as major market crashes. While panic pushed others to sell, Buffett and Munger focused on value, stability, and long-term strength. Their calm approach during chaos separated them from the crowd. A key strength of their partnership was honesty. Charlie Munger never hesitated to openly disagree with Buffett. Their meetings were not about ego or hierarchy. They were about getting closer to the truth. This environment allowed mistakes to be minimized and discipline to remain intact. Another defining trait of their relationship was patience. They believed that doing nothing is often the hardest and smartest decision. They understood that overtrading, overreacting, and constant action destroy long-term returns. Education and learning remained central throughout their lives. Buffett continued reading for hours every day. Munger developed his famous idea of a latticework of mental models, believing that wisdom comes from understanding ideas across multiple disciplines. This continuous learning allowed them to adapt without abandoning their core principles. Despite unimaginable wealth, both men lived modestly. This was not accidental. They believed that lifestyle inflation is one of the fastest ways to weaken financial discipline. Money to them was a tool, not a measure of worth. As their partnership matured, the results became historic. Berkshire Hathaway delivered long-term returns that outperformed most professional investors. Yet Buffett repeatedly emphasized that much of this success came not from intelligence, but from temperament, the ability to stay calm, patient, and rational while others failed to do so. What made this partnership truly rare was trust built over decades. Buffett trusted Munger enough to let him challenge decisions openly. Munger trusted Buffett enough to know that logic would always come before ego. This mutual respect created an environment where the best idea won, not the loudest voice. In a world where most partnerships fail because of pride and power struggles, their relationship thrived because both men cared more about being right than being right in public. For new investors, the lessons from Buffett and Munger are clear. First, the people you surround yourself with shape your thinking. Buffett's evolution accelerated because he allowed someone smarter and more honest to challenge him. Second, patience is not optional. Wealth is built through time, not speed. Third, avoiding big mistakes matters more than chasing big wins. Fourth, continuous learning compounds just like money. And finally, success does not come from shortcuts, excitement, or constant action. It comes from discipline, humility, and the willingness to wait. The story of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger is not just a success story. It is a blueprint for long-term thinking in a short-term world. And for investors willing to learn from it, this partnership remains one of the greatest treasures ever left behind. And that's all for today. If you found this story helpful, make sure to like the video and share it with someone who wants to think long-term about investing. Subscribe to the channel for more stories and lessons from the greatest investors in history. Until next time, stay patient, stay disciplined,